Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Well, today I will be doing this makeup look for Christmas. So, yeah, I think I'm not late super, but yeah. So, let's begin with the brows as usual, and I'm using my browsings and it fell. So yeah, it has a wax and a powder, and I'm using my focalier brush to do my eyebrows as usual. First, I'm using the wax, which will ensure that I get the shape and it stays forever. And I'm giving a very definite shape to my brows as I have very sparse brows, you can see. So I'm creating fake hair onto the brow, and I'm just giving a shape that I love to give. And as because I have like I'm a little pro in doing the brow, so I do it little faster, but you can take your own time and take little by little product and then just do your brows. Brows are the I think the main frame of your face. It creates the frame, it defines the face, and I think brows are so important. Never forget to use a spoolie to distribute the product evenly. Now I'm using my Morphe flat brush and using this Wet n Wild concealer, and I'm just cleaning the edges, because cleaning the edges will make sure that your brows look definite, defined, clean, neat, and just freshly plucked. Even if they are not freshly plucked, it will give you an illusion. So it is a very must step, I must say. And I always try to make both the brows look similar, like which we don't have. Like, no one has the similar looking brows, but we do try to give it a shape and even it out with the help of the brow products that we have. Now I'm just priming my lid with a concealer, the same Wet n Wild concealer, and I'm using this brush from the Earthy Ways, and just in a patting motion I'm just using this brush and just prepping the lid. Prepping the lid is very important. You can either use a eyelid primer or a concealer. Now I'll be using my Tarte palette. Well, this is like a face palette and eyeshadow palette together, and it has two highlighters and two blushes with some um, eyeshadows, and they're glittery and matte both. So I'm using this Morphe brush, like a fluffy brush, and I'm taking this light brown shade so that I can give a transition to my eyelid. And I'm just using this round motion so that it blends on the entire lid evenly, which is very important. Your shadow will have to be blended, otherwise it looks very bad. Now I'm using this kind of a fluffy flat brush from the Earthy Ways again, and I'm using this dark shade, and I'm just patting it on the outer corner and the inner corner, and then on the entire lid, because this way I will get the maximum amount of color on the outer corner and the inner corner, which is like important for my this eye look, which I'm doing right now. And now I'm just blending the product evenly and using this Morphe brush again, and I'll just blend the edges, not the entire eyeshadow, the lid. I'll just blend the edges, the outerwards, like the outside portion of the eyeshadow, using the same Wet n Wild concealer. This concealer is so bomb, and I'm using this small flat brush, and I'm just cutting my crease. Well, I'm just doing the halo eye kind of a look. So halo means the center of the lid will be a little bit shinier, brighter than the inner and the outer corner. So, like, you can do it in a very like different ways. You can just put the concealer onto your lid and then just look up so that you know where to get the crease, where to cut it. And I know my area, so like I didn't have to do that. So you can do both the ways. I've seen that I've cut the crease in both ways, in different, like in different ways in the both eyes. So I'm taking this shimmer shade and just applying it, like patting it, because after the concealer you have to pat the product, and these are very satiny shades, so you can just pat it in. And using the same brush and the dark color, you'll have to blend the edges. Like always make sure your edges, your eyeshadow looks blended. Now using this shimmer pink shade from Miss Claire, I'm just using it on the area where I have cut the crease and put the highlighted shadow. And I'm just roughly creating this uh, shiny look onto the lid. And you can use glitters, you can use anything, but I chose to use this. And now I'm using this blue shade from, again, Miss Claire liquid eyeliner, and this looks so good, so good. And I'm using this to create a little wing. The brushes are amazing, the applicator brush is so good that you don't need any extra brushes. These brushes will work like very good brushes. They are very affordable and they're so good. They're available everywhere, and yeah, they're very good. Oops. So this is the blue glitter that I'll be using, and I'm using this 2A gel from Kralon, and I'm just applying it with the angular brush, and then using the glitter to set it above the 2A gel. And this is how you can create a beautiful, glamorous, shiny, glittery eyeliner. And I think I did an amazing job. And I have applied the lashes off camera, and now coating my lashes and mixing both the real and the fake lashes with the Tarte Lights Camera mascara. Now I'm prepping my skin with the pack oil primer. This is so good, man. I love this primer. This is not oily, this is not greasy. This is the absolute best primer you can ever have, and it is a blessing for dry skin, and it goes really well for oily also. Now I'm using this NYX drop foundation. This is so good, man. You just need to shake it a little and just you're good to go. This is so full coverage. You can see I have not color corrected my skin. I have done nothing. You can see it looks so bomb. It has, like, hidden every single bit of unwanted spots and zits and marks from my face. And now I have highlighted my face with some concealer, the same Wet n Wild concealer. And now I'm blending it all together using this Fit Me Loose powder. I'll bake my face because yes, I'm from the oily skin, and I think the smile area and the under eye area should be baked, because we do get those crease lines and you cannot help it if you're not baking it right. And this Fit Me loose powder is bomb. Now I'm using this Bare Minerals bronzer to bronze my face up, because after all those full coverage foundation and concealer, we need to give some shade and shadow to our face. And I'm just doing that with this BH Cosmetic brush, and I'm just removing the excess powder that is left on my face, and this will ensure that my face looks very clean and good. Now I'm using this ELF blush palette, and I'm using this BH Cosmetic brush to use to use the blush on my face, and they look so good. During the winters, I think blush looks so amazing, so amazing. And this is how I use my blush, on the apples towards the temples, so that it looks really good. And my favorite uh, Maybelline highlighter, and this is so gorgeous, so gorgeous. Like, I just love this highlighter palette. This is so affordable and it works amazingly. So finally, on the lower lid, I'm using the same dark brown shade, and I'm just blending it all together, you need to blend your eyeshadow really well, whether it is on the lid or on the lower lashes. Using the shades from the shadow range on your lower lashes is very important. It looks very combined and detailed, otherwise it looks really out of the place and not so good. And we don't need our eyes to look that way. We always need our eyes to look more brighter and neater, and you know everything good possible, because eyes are the main area where we always focus on. Whenever a person sees you, the eyes are the first thing that they see. And now I'm highlighting with the same highlighter on the inner corners and little bit extended on the lower lash, because that way it looks really great. And now coating my lower lashes as well with the same Tarte Lights Camera mascara. And this looks so bomb. And now I'm using some lipstick. And without lipstick you are like, any of your look cannot be completed. And this is from the pack liquid range. And this way I will complete my look. You can wear any color, guys, but I prefer to wear this fuchsia shade from the MAC liquid range. And this is the final look. This is how I am looking, man. I'm so obsessed with the look. Well, I think you guys have also liked it. If yes, then please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on my Instagram, which is Pamela underscore makeup mistress. And this is such a glamorous, whereas it is so wearable. It has a lot of color and glitters, but it has that classiness, that simplicity. And I think you all can definitely slay the look if you carry this. So yes, that was it for today. I'll see you guys really soon with some cool content. Till then, bye.